Mic check, mic check, mic check. Peace, peace, peace. It's the time this one, man. And you see what the title of the video is. I probably won't be putting no information out there about no Aborigine. I just want to address a few things um that transpired the other day on Dark Man X channel or whatever. And I know a lot of people from my channel go back and forth. So, you know what I'm saying? I know how it is or whatever. Information is vital. But I just got a couple of things I want to say. I didn't like the way, the brother blocked me on his chat or whatever, because obviously, like, you starting to see, like, I ain't blocking nobody. I don't care what anybody say. Obviously, and then when you making videos and the people who you making videos about is mentioning my name on the video, I think that I should be able to at least, like, you know what I'm saying, separate myself from the, you know what I'm saying, from the two. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, what I'm starting to see, that's why I'm gonna just tell y'all like this, man. I mess with a few people, you know what I'm saying, on behalf of my brother Chief Holiday. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't fuck with nobody. I fuck with the viewers and I fuck with the people who basically, like, you know what I'm saying, who send donations, my subscribers, and you know what I'm saying, and the people who reach out to me, because I have a lot of people who basically reach out to me. And before I start, let me shout out the brother, because the brother sent me a donation. I don't shout out your full name, but EM sent me a $50 donation. Thank you, my brother. And AT sent me a $20 donation. That was on September 9th, the $20 donation. And EM sent me, I believe it was, on September 13th. No, I'm sorry, it was on the 14th. Sorry about that. Look, man, brother, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, most donations I take going towards my documentary, Culture Freedom and Cultures of America. And just by the way, I am not out. I am not, like, I do not support anybody who scam anybody. I'm not with that shit. The same way, polite be outed. The same way I feel as though anybody who is scamming anybody should be outed. But when you got money from people yourself and you ain't never addressed where the fuck the money go, shouldn't you be talking about that instead of talk about some $39 that a brother sent a sister or whatever? You should let that sister deal with that. Like, you should deal with that. You should deal with the 10 racks that you got. Because what I don't like is, I'm keeping it 100. I don't like how motherfuckers come here, man. And no shout out to my Caribbean brothers, because I got a bunch of brothers from the Caribbean that come, that brother Carl, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? He don't cause no confusion within the community. But what I'm starting to see is, our motherfuckers come here. You should be humble to even be in the community, but you the leading the motherfucking you leader of trying to fucking discipline people within this community. You need to fix problems within your own household first. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you got motherfuckers on, because in that Dan Calloway video, he mentioned my name. He mentioned my name. And like I said, I didn't like that shit, because I'm like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? And the brother still slandering Chief Holiday. What difference does it make if the nigga shotgun? I don't even know who the nigga shotgun Suge is. But shout out to that fag ass motherfucker for starting more trouble or whatever. Shout out to him too. I don't even know who he is, but with all being said, he's still banging on Chief Holiday. Chief Holiday tried to reach out to your faggot ass, and your ass did not want to fucking extend your hand. You know he wasn't the one having the problem, but you still addressing his problems. And you got pissed off with us because we went on Chief Colinago channel. Like me and you, like we got some type of fucking bond or something in blood. I ain't got no bond with you. I go to whatever channel I want to go to. So that's pretty much what started the little issue that me and that brother got. I came to the nigga channel. I extended myself. I said, peace, peace, peace to the chat, peace to Dark Man. He called me a fucking troll. You understand what I'm saying? Now let me show you something, right? Let's deal with this, right? Let me show you something. Now I ain't really got much. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like, oh shit, like I got so much going on. Let me see something. I ain't gonna sit up here act like I got so much going. Well, let's go to my channel real quick. All right, this is my channel right here, y'all. Let's go to videos. We go back up. This is my subscribers right here. All right. And these is my videos. All right. So, you know, I don't get crazy amount of views, but I get enough views considering people support me. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the brothers and sisters who do support me or whatever. But I don't have to be trolling nobody motherfucking channel. Nobody channel. I don't have to go to nobody channel and troll. I don't even have to do guest appearances for me to be valid. All I gotta do is just keep putting the information out there. Now, what I notice is this, right? This same nigga who doing a video about Dane Calloway is the same motherfucker who reached out to him, befriended him, and now all of a sudden, because the brother basically calls your name out, now I mean, he got a right to defend himself. I'm not gonna say he don't have a right to defend himself. And I'm definitely, let me tell you something too, right? I am not part of no motherfucking He-Man Women Haters Club. I got 4 daughters, all right? So I am not against no women. I do not have a problem with no women. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with none of these women. You ain't never hear me say or disrespect any of these women in this community. The only problem I had was with the chick Black Conscious Fraud or whatever the fuck her name is. That's the only problem, and that was really small. I ain't never even mentioned that shit again. You know what I'm saying? I let that shit go. But you know, to just be saying, okay, niggas is in the He-Man's Women Haters Club. I never addressed no women. I don't have no problem with Phoenix Moon. I don't have a problem with that sister Soul Alchemy. I don't have a problem with none of these sisters. So to say, oh, these niggas in the He-Man Women Haters Club, it's like, you know, because what I'm starting to see is that every time somebody go or every time somebody have allegations against them for scamming, this same fuck boy always come out, which I don't have a problem with that, because that's at least alerting the people within the community that there is people who have these so-called allegations and to be careful. Now I'm with that, but understand this, man. When you got your own, when you took money from people, your own damn self, and you never addressed it where the money went that you took. You understand what I'm saying? Now, like I said, if you go to the link, let me see something. Just give me a second, y'all. Go back here. If you go right here, right, see my link is always in the description. I always got, you know, my PayPal account, my PayPal address. I always got my t-shirt spring, my gear that I'll be selling, all right? Now, understand this. So far, let me go. I would pull out my PayPal account, but that'll be putting too much out there, so I'm not going to do that. But I can pretty much tell you from me looking at my PayPal account right now. So far in donations, I got a total of $550 something, and this is starting from July 7th all the way until now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, thank you, brothers and sisters, for sending the donations out or whatever. And you know, I put enough work out there. I'm trying to get this documentary out there. I'm not asking for much. Just ask the brothers and sisters to help me. But am I a fucking scammer? Do I support anybody who do scam? No, I don't support anybody who scam. But I ain't gonna tell you to go buy no motherfucking package from nobody neither. I don't care who they is. Because honestly, even dealing with this, you don't even need it. You have to first to start with, I mean, me, myself, I have different ways of how I did any corrections I ain't gonna say no status corrections. I'm gonna say just corrections to my so-called attribute or to my whatever you want to say my activity or what I was classified as. I have my own way and tell people to email me all the time. And to the brothers who did email me, I sent them out my affidavit and I told them how to go about doing it. You have to put your own work in. You know what I'm saying? I put the PDF out. I put my own affidavit out there for free. But this is the reason why I don't be trying to sell nothing. Because soon as something go wrong with somebody, phone call back immediately or whatever, because you got to understand things. It's a long process. I don't know what the process it is with this brother or how he set up, but I went to his channel and I see that he does have PayPal, at a PayPal account where you send the money to the PayPal and he sends it out or whatever, or he releases it. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and I hope the young lady whoever had a misunderstanding with the brother, I hope the thing get resolved and everything go from there. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this, like I said, as soon as somebody buys something from you and the shit don't go right and you don't get an immediate response, you're a scammer. And I'm not saying, listen, I don't know who's a motherfucking scammer, who's not a scammer, because it's a lot of motherfuckers who be calling people out claiming that they scamming. So now, like I said, we got so-called called out. I got so-called called out because I went on the brother Chief Kalinago channel. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Appreciate y'all. I got so-called out because I went on the brother Chief Kalinago channel. Now, do I know Chief Kalinago personally? No. Did I know him prior to that? I watched videos of him. You know what I'm saying? The information the brother put out there, it was very informative. I appreciate the information and everything, right? But as far as you, because you connect me because we had an interview with the brother to ask the brothers what's the beef or what's going on, for me to be brought up or for my name to be mentioned with scammers, I damn sure don't agree with that. But understand this, right? It's just too much, man. It's too much, man. And I hope the brother Callaway, I hope whatever troubles he going through, I hope the brother learned from it, and I hope he whatever troubles he going through, he fixed, man. Because you know his name is being mentioned in a lot of form. He get a lot of publicity from different communities, from especially the Aboriginal community, as well as the so-called Pan-African or the Ancestry community or whatever. And like I said, I don't have a problem with the brother at all. I spoke to the brother. You know what I'm saying? I think the brother doing good work and everything, and you know I support the brother. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just starting to see that it's just a lot of shit. That's why I don't befriend everybody. I don't befriend. I'm telling you, I don't be on a lot of them back chats with people. You know, I go there periodically with some of the brothers who I'm cool with. But for the most part, I ain't trying to befriend nobody. My research and my work stand on. You know, I do little interviews with people sometimes when it's, you know what I'm saying, when I feel like doing them, but I ain't really got to reach out to nobody because I know enough information. You know what I'm saying? I know enough information for my information to stand on its own. And for those of you looking to try to trace your ancestry back, it's not, I'm not going to say it's simple, but it's definitely not as hard as people making it out to be. You know what I'm saying? Your first line of order is get in contact with your family members. Get in contact with your family members. Ask them what they know. Ask the oldest, your elders, your grandparents. Find out who at least the last 3 or 4 generations on your mother's side, and try to track their names back to the locations they was at. You have to do your own footwork with this. It ain't just so much of reaching out to somebody thinking that a so-called package or being part of some type of organization gonna help you. What you first got to understand is this. Like, even like I showed y'all in the last video, right? Look, they tell you that the Jim Crow started in 1910 through 1930. They also telling you that they changed people's birth certificates. People who said that they were so-called Aborigines, they changed them to Negro and colors. Now, how many of us got color on our birth certificate? How many states did I tell you that this shit took place in? It took place. It ain't just take place with Walter Plecker. It started way before Walter Plecker. So you might have a case right there on its own that you a displaced tribe, that you've been displaced from your tribe due to interference by the state officials. So you might have something to stand on that case alone. So like I'm not putting a lot of that shit out there, but I'm just telling you. But as far as jokers trying to be the motherfucking police of the Aboriginal community, I think you need to address your own information, bro, about the practices and the allegations that you got, because you got allegations that you ain't addressing. I don't know of the people who donated to any of these causes that these brothers got out here. Do they have a problem with it, or once they donate, they just leave it alone or whatever though? But understand, like what the money I'm asking, or what I asked for, $1, $2, $20, $100, $1,000, whatever it's going to take for me to get this documentary out. Because like I said, it's going to be traveling involved. I'm going to have to get with certain people who's not in the same state as me, and I might have to take these brothers out to eat. I might have to, throw them a couple dollars, because these people got research that I'm seeking and I'm trying to put out there, whether or not I'm selling the documentary or not. Or of course, I'm not gonna give it out for free. I probably will put some of the stuff on my YouTube channel, but for the most part, yeah, I'm putting it out there so people can get it. You understand? I done did enough work out there to where people should appreciate that I do this for the love of my people. I'm not doing this for monetary gain. I do this for my love of my people. You understand what I'm saying? I don't make much money off these t-shirts. I'm not going to probably, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, when people put time and energy into certain things, I believe that at some form they should be compensated. But when it gets to the point to where you're not going to provide a service for a person because they can't pay you, then that's when the problem starts. But nonetheless, though, I ain't got no, like I said, at the end of the day, I just don't like how the brother, Dane Calloway is clearly on the video saying A1. Y'all already know who A1 is. He clearly saying my name. He clearly mentioning my name on the fucking video. And another thing, what I don't like, these niggas threatening people to flag their channel. What type of dry snitching fag ass shit is that? I'm not flagging nobody's channel. I don't care if you take my whole video and put it on your channel. As long as you don't slander my name, and even if you do have some rebuttal or you have some disagreements to the information I'm putting out there, I really don't care if you take a whole video of mine and put it out there. I'm not damn sure gonna flag your channel, or I damn sure not gonna fucking pull up no allegation, unless it is some slander stuff that something that I don't agree with or something I'm not a part of. So if it's something like that, you motherfucking right, I'm gonna have a problem. But I'm not just gonna be threatening to flag nobody's channel for using some of my material, or use. I don't roll like that. I don't roll like that. But I'm hearing in this video, I'm gonna flag your channel, and you get your channel flagged. And what type of shit is that? On the street, we call them snitches. That's a fucking snitch. To turn you into some authorities, to where you're gonna get punished or persecuted. And the punishment might not be like some severe punishment, but just a punishment alone where they fuck with your YouTube channel, or fuck with, because people put hard work in. You understand? People put hard work in and it took a long time for a lot of people to get these views and get things that they trying to get across, if that's what they for. Like I said, I go to my channel, I'm blessed with the brothers. I'm blessed with the brothers and sisters, the 14,693 subscribers that I got. For the people who do subscribe and do go through the channels and do watch the videos, I appreciate y'all. I definitely appreciate y'all. Definitely. And I'm saying that humbly. I ain't getting tens of thousands of views, but I could care less, as long as brothers and sisters is learning something that's going to help you forward your journey. Okay, I'm not in this shit to be beefing with nobody. I'm not in this because there's enough beef outside of YouTube. There's enough beef in real life. There's enough beef dealing with people on every day. You have beef and you have problems within your family. Not less to be coming to something like this, and then people just automatically calling you up. Oh, I don't be trolling your channel. Motherfucker, I'm not trolling. You have an open chat. You have an open chat where you can comment. I can comment on your shit. I'm not motherfucking trolling. That's why he gave me a motherfucking he gave me a wrench so his what's the name can see me when I come in. I don't have to troll nobody's channel. All I'm saying is when the shit gonna stop. When the fucking shit gonna stop? Because you started it. You started this shit. You come into this community. You came to North America. You learned that we was Aborigines here or whatever, which you're Awak from Jamaica or Jamaica or whatever you call it or whatever. You're Awak. So to even say you're a North American Aborigine is going a little too far when niggas can call you out on that. But you want to be the motherfucking police of the community? You want to be the police of the community? And I'm quite sure, I mean, is your papers right? You understand what I'm saying? Is your papers right? That's the question that motherfuckers should be asking. Because you come in here, you got problems with everybody. I'm a North American Aborigine, Chief of North American Aborigine, Dan Calloway a North American Aborigine. All these brothers who you got problems with is organically from this soil right here. And then you ain't doing nothing but the same shit like Garfield and them doing. You come here causing confusion. You come here got problems. Like I said, whatever your issues is with the brother Dan Calloway, y'all gonna have to iron that shit out. But one thing I can tell you, I do remember a video with you and Super Sly. It was you, Super Sly, Chief Kalanago, and Dan Calloway on it. And this is what you do. You befriend Travis Sanders, Phoenix Moon, Davis, me, Chief Holiday, and instead of you reach the Chief Holiday and say, yo man, you trolling my channel, giving him an opportunity to address you, you making videos, you pop shit, you saying shit in your videos, and it's shit getting back to people, and people starting to say, and like I said, and part of the whole thing is with you and Chief Holiday, he came to me and told me, oh, Dog Man X always making videos about the Moors. I think he be mentioning you because you be talking about the Moors sometimes. You motherfucking right, I talk about the Moors. And everybody who come through my channel know that I have told you that I have learned some of this stuff from the Moors. You understand? I have learned some of this stuff from the Moors. Whoopie fucking do. Whoopie fucking do. We all, and I have learned shit from Hamak. Chief of Hamak, I have learned shit from him too. But now all of a sudden, because a person put information out and it's not okay, and you're not no longer friends with them, you want to sit there, or you're not no longer in agreement with some of the information that they put out there, you just want to burn the whole house down that you never was in it and say, I didn't never take no information from the Moors, when you clearly mentioning Moors names on your fucking video. And the same thing Lex will do. Lex Will don't like Moors, but he watching Jonah Bay. Like, how the fuck do this shit work? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm a little bit too smart to really be with the fuck shit. Maybe some of your subscribers don't understand it. Maybe some of the people who watch it, but I'm a little too smart to be with the fuck shit. If you say you do not like these people, don't mention their motherfucking name. Don't say you got a motherfucking what the fuck? A dossier from Yaffa Bay. Don't say you got no info. Oh, Jonah Bay. Oh, he's one of them or whatever. Like I said, man, half these people you calling out are North American Aborigines. And at any given time, if they want to be North America, they want to claim that they are Tanshan or they North American Aborigine. You can't say shit about it. You can't say shit about it. You want tribes in North America. You from the tribe in the Caribbean. And like I said, no shot to none of my brothers, because my brothers know I rock with y'all. And I ain't trying to accept no cooperation. But what I'm saying is this, right? What I'm saying is this. All your videos you make is about North America. Now, I feel as though, like, if you want to come into anything, you should be humble. You don't come in here just beefing, causing motherfucking trouble, and having issues with every fucking body and anybody and everybody. That's not how you should come along with something. If you want to come and voice your opinion, it's one thing, but to voice your opinion and just have all these beefs with everybody is a whole nother situation, man. And like I said, I don't have no problem with anybody in this community. I don't care if you from the last island in the Caribbean. I don't have no problem. If I can adopt you to my tribe, welcome, welcome. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's just too many people who go around reaching out to people, emailing people, getting people on their platforms, and then later on making videos about them or slandering them in their videos as opposed to reaching out to them. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever issues people got out with the Moors, I ain't got shit to do with that. Okay? Do I tell you that the word Moor was applied to people here? Yes, it was. It was applied to any person of dark skin or dark skin hue. It ain't had nothing to do with nobody from Spain. It ain't had nothing to do with anybody from the Moor Science Temple of America. Okay, understand that. But nowadays, it gets so much caught up with the MSTA to the point to where people don't understand that. Or they say North Africa. You from North? There's no motherfucking Africa. And shout out to the brother Ali Muhammad, man. Ali Muhammad is definitely stepping his game up. He been putting information out there, but I felt like he was kind of still supporting the Pan-African movement, but he didn't redeem himself heavy, bro. These last two videos he put out there is redeeming himself heavy. And we've been talking about Albert Perry and the connection to him being over here. And that's the same shit I talk about. That America's older than Africa. So all that, there's no North Africa, because there's no Africa. Africa is a word that somebody created. You understand what I'm saying? To where if you really go into the reality of it, that's like someone called the animal a lion. That's a lion. The lion never said that's my motherfucking name. The lion never said, oh yeah, you can call me a lion. I'm a lion. The lion never said that. So when we get down to these things, people getting so-called scam for, you know what I'm saying, for packages and shit like that. And like I said, I just don't understand, man. I just don't understand, man. I thought that this community was supposed to be, brothers, sisters reaching out, trying to find out who they are, watching the videos, enjoying the videos, you know what I'm saying? And we connecting with one another. I'm not in this shit to be beefing with nobody. I'm not in this shit to be called a separation. I'm not in this shit to be being called a troll. A troll is a little nigga. I'm 6'2", 270. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't no little nigga. So that's what a troll is. A troll is somebody who come along. You see my logo. You see my icon. If I come in the chat room, people automatically know who I am. And I ain't coming in there trolling or saying all I said, yo, what the fuck is this shit going to stop? Because the only niggas who've been calling this shit, it's only been a few people since I've been in this community who've been causing a fucking problem. And this nigga is one of the main individuals. He's one of the main individuals who causing the problem. You understand what I'm saying? He's one of the main individuals who causing the problem. Other brothers who might be from different parts of the Americas, they ain't coming in here causing problems with people. They going after the Pan-African. They going after Pan-Africans. Or they going after the people who oppose the information we talk about. We ain't addressing the people in the community who put information out and helping people connect themselves back to their family, or back to their ethnicity, or back to these so-called tribes that we supposed to have been part of. You understand what I'm saying? So like I said, man, I don't be trolling no channel. I ain't no motherfucking scammer. You understand what I'm saying? I got a documentary coming out, which I already done fucking interview over 400 people. And I have people who I plan to put in this documentary that I'm going to probably have to pay, or I'm going to have to get them some type of Federal Reserve news. You understand what I'm saying? So please do not connect my name to any scamming. Please do not connect my name, because like I said, my name is mentioned in that video, with this brother Dan Calloway with video of whatever video was on Tribe Up or whatever channel was on or whatever, please do not connect my name to that because you heard my name in there. Please do not connect my name to that. All right. I put massive research out there. I don't get paid from YouTube. None of that shit. I sell t-shirts trying to help brothers and sisters represent where they from to let people know. I ain't seeing nobody else doing that. So I don't feel as though that should be a problem. I don't see nobody else putting okay, you putting documentaries out on YouTube. I'm trying to get this shit on Amazon. I'm trying to get this shit on mainstream, bro. So real people can really see this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because a YouTube channel is one, but we advertise this shit and promote this shit properly. We can get people really looking at this shit. I don't buy views. I'm not with none of that shit. I don't do none of that shit. My views that I got is organically. These is people who really subscribe to my channel. Whether all the subscribers come through all the time, that's up to them. But for the most part, I put hard work in. I put long hours in. I put long research hours in. Look at my video. Let's go right here real quick. And I have a life. I have children. You understand what I'm saying? I have children. You see this shit? 2 hours and 2 hours and 50 minutes. 3 hours and 21 minutes. Hour 44. 4 hours and 42 minutes. An hour 35. All my videos. This is probably the shortest video I have done in months. This one right here. One with the Wilmington massacre, the Aborigines and the snow riot with Francis Scott Keys. If you go to my channel, you see all the research that I put in. Okay, this one is just advertising my channel or advertising the gear, and this is basically me just putting a public announcement out for supporting culture freedom. But at the most part, if you see any of my videos, all of my videos is at least an hour or more. Okay, all of my videos. Now I advertise something right here, but all of my videos is at least an hour or more. You understand what I'm saying? And you see the research and information that I put out there. You know what I'm saying? So however you look at it, I'm not in this trying to scam nobody. I put mad research out there trying to help people connect themselves or trying to give people at least the idea that they from this continent. You understand? I don't have no beef with nobody. You know, well, actually, I do have beef with with some people. I've had words with the Negro Science. This dark man, I had words with him too, and I had words with him like on some sucker shit, because it's like this. Where I'm from, if you have a problem with somebody, you know what I'm saying, you don't sit there and act like a little bitch and be like, oh, here go one of the trolls now. Nigga, you were just telling people to come to my channel and subscribe to me. If you had a problem with me, you supposed to come to me and address the problem. Maybe I didn't see your video with Chief Kalinago or what your situation is. So how you automatically gonna assume that I seen your video or whatever the allegations was? Yeah, I heard about your so-called matter with this brother. I heard about the so-called scamming allegations with this brother. But where's the money that took from him? What happened to that money? You still holding on to it? Still holding on to it? What happened to that money? You understand what I'm saying? But you telling us, oh, he's an alleged scammer, or he's doing this and that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to be part of no cult. I'm not trying to be part or trying to reach out to somebody, trying to be under their fucking wing or nothing. I stand alone. I got brothers who rock with me, but for the most part, I'm the tonsiless one. Okay? I'm the tonsiless one. I stand alone. I do this. I have allies in this community. I have brothers and sisters in this community, subscribers who, and then when I say subs, the subs is just the people who actually part of the tribe or part of the lost tribe that we trying to find. You understand what I'm saying? So, or whatever your lost tribe is. So for the most part, I don't support none of the clown shit. I don't support none of the foolishness. Yes, I have made videos about the brother. Well, I haven't made videos about him. I mentioned them in my videos because I felt like I was being slandered. If a nigga make a video every day about the MSTA every day, he went on a fucking crusade making videos about the Moon Science Temple. A crusade. Video after 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 video. But you getting dossiers and shit from Yafa Ben. Yafa Ben ain't part of no Moon Science Temple. So under originally, she been saying that, and she deal with etymology too. But she been, she have any affiliate? Yeah. I still watch Tariq Bey videos. And what you gonna exile me out the fucking community? You ain't gonna exile, because like I said, I'm the Tantra one. You ain't gonna exile me out of nothing. Motherfucker watch videos of these Europeans talking about shit. But you'll rather support one of these, I get information from these Europeans. I don't have to pull up a video and show a video of somebody else's content, and then I'm sitting there responding, or I'm sitting there trying to narrate their fucking video and tell you, oh yeah, this is what you spoke. Man, get the fuck out of here. Find some of your content, do some fucking research, and stop fucking trying to befriend motherfuckers in this community. And when the shit don't go right, you make videos about them, and you slander them, you talk, you throw your little subliminal shots about them. You ain't never had to throw no subliminal. I mention your name. I ain't like I told people, I ain't no coward in real time, and I ain't no coward on YouTube. I am not trying to put nobody information out there. I am not trying to get nobody physically harmed. I do not want to physically hurt anybody. I have no problem other than disputes that we can do verbally. Other than that, I just agree to disagree and agree to get the fuck away from you. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? But if you keep poking on a fucking bear, the bear gonna fucking eventually start poking back. So, like I said, this is pretty much what was going on for the longest, man. Because he trying to get along with all the other people who don't like the Moors. I could care less who don't like the Moors. I care less. I'm gonna sit here and deny the brothers and sisters who I got information from. Hell no. I'm not gonna sit and deny them. That's some straight sucker shit. I'm not going to sit there and deny people because now you got videos of people who done got certain information from certain people, or who have researched certain information. So now they able to put it out there in the Aboriginal community. Because let me tell you something, right? Prior to maybe the last 3 years, there have been no Aboriginal communities. You got Hebrew Israelites who claiming to be Aboriginals. You got people who worship Christianity who claiming to be Aboriginals. You got people who worship Islam who claim to be Aboriginals. You got people who don't subscribe to no religious doctrine who claiming to be Aborigines. So you got Aborigines on all forms and all forefronts of this shit. Okay? Do you exile somebody because of their personal belief or their spiritual belief? Hell no, that's their personal information. That's their personal thing. You understand what I'm saying? But I damn sure ain't gonna sit here and be mentioned keep constantly, because like I said, when me and Chief did the video with the brother Kalinago, this motherfucker was bitter over that shit like a girl or something. Like, instead of reaching out to us like, yeah, man, you know, brother doing this or the brother doing that, I watched the video that you had against him after you addressed me. When I went into your chat room and I said peace to the brothers, I said peace to everybody in the chat room, niggas like, oh, they got one of the trolls right there. And I'm like, what? What you mean, troll? I'm trolling you because I'm commenting on, I'm saying peace. I came in saying peace to the brothers, and this is the respect I get. Came in clearly, said peace to everybody. And niggas had people in the back on a low, like, yo, don't fuck with the Tonsilist one. The Tonsilist one, he fuck with Moors. Oh, he's oh, he wear fezzes, and he fuck with Moors. Bro, I never told you that I didn't fuck with no Moors. Now what? I never told you that I didn't have did I tell you I'm part of any card carrying temple? Never, no, absolutely not. But just like I got books over here, Ivan Van Sertima. I studied John Henry Clark. I got books over by Shape Out the DI. I got books over by Pan-African scholars. Okay, it's still not going to denote any of the information that I have gotten from them. Do I agree with everything that they say? Or do I agree with the information? No. And that's the same backlash I got when I bought the brother David Imhotep up there. You know, people were sitting up there. We not Africans. Look at my videos. I've been telling you that America's older than Africa for like the last 6-7 months. You understand what I'm saying? I've been telling you that. I don't subscribe to the word Africa. I don't subscribe to that continent. I know there was a continent in between America and Africa, or what we consider to be that continent. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, I clearly go after that type of shit. I don't personally take shots at brothers and sisters. I don't. If I got a personal problem with them, what I try to do is I try to reach out to them and I try to do them one-on-one. And this is what I'm seeing that's not going on here. This is the same, like, yo, that's why, to tell you the truth, that's the whole reason why I don't really befriend people, why I don't fuck with people, and why I don't put my face out there. You know what I'm saying? And why I don't put my face out there. If I put my face out there, I might get way more subscribers, but it's not about that. You know what I'm saying? It's really not about that. The information stands for itself. If you have these so-called, like, you want to try to create relationships with how people look, this is how, I'm gonna go to his channel because he's cute, or I'm gonna go, nah, fuck all that. Go to the channel because the information stands on its own, and you can learn something from the information, and you can move on from there. Don't go to the channel because you have some type of personal, or you try to create some type of personal relationship with the person, or you're trying to sit there and say, well, I subscribe to this person. No. Subscribe to them because of the information. Okay? You know, like I said, I got a family. You know, I'm actually working on a master's degree. Yeah, I'm in one of these institutions. Until the economy collapse, I'm still going to be using Federal Reserve notes to basically barter and trade with people. So yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm on partial disability. You know, I got L4, L5 damage in my back, which threw my left leg out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on partial disability or whatever. So I do have some free time on my hands. But I also have a responsibility to my family. I have a responsibility to my children. I have a responsibility to be an upstanding member of this so-called whatever. I ain't gonna say it's community, because the community is North America, South America, and it could join it out. And it could join the islands. That's supposed to be the community, because we supposed to be Aborigines on the main front before these Europeans came here, whether they be from Portugal, Spain, France, or the Anglo Saxon, or the Anglo area of what we call Europe, or whatever the continent, whatever you want to call the continent. The same thing with so-called Africans, and same with all these other people that came here who have basically left their homelands to come to another man's homeland and try to move and actually basically give up their whole nationality and their whole, how you want to say, their whole culture. Understand? But at the most part, like I said, man, I ain't got no beef with these niggas. I don't mention these dudes. I got bigger and better things to be doing, to making 3 and 4 hour videos about somebody, trying to prove to somebody, oh, he's a scammer, or trying to prove to somebody about you know, the brother sitting there addressing you because you addressed him. Just like you addressed me, just like you addressed Chief Holiday, just like you was addressing brother Chief Kalinago, just like you was addressing everybody. You understand what I'm saying? And you trying to sit there, oh, the sister came to you, like, who the fuck is you? And I ain't trying to say nothing against the women that do come to you. Maybe they do look at you like you somebody who can probably help them or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, it's just a lot of drama that's being pushed around. And he the last person that you should go to for the drama. Because he ain't nothing, like, he basically be trolling motherfuckers. He mentioned people names in their videos, and sitting there with subliminal words. Oh yeah, oh this person, or he's, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You over here in our land. You over here in North America. So you should tread lightly. I don't give a fuck how you take it. I don't care how you don't take it. You over here. You shouldn't be over here causing confusion amongst the so-called Aborigines that's here. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be here trying to tread lightly. But for the most part, what I'm starting to see is that people go to him like he's some fucking fucking Debo, or he's somebody, he's a defender of the Aboriginal community. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't have a problem with that, but don't mention my name as no scammer. Don't mention my name as no troll. Don't be having people like, because I got a lot of emails after that or whatever, and people asking me, well, damn, address the situation with Dan Calloway. And shout out to that brother who asked me to address that situation. But like I said, I mean, I don't really know entirely. I watched the Sister Soul Alchemy video. I got a kind of understanding to what she was saying. She supposedly had bought something from the brother, and it wasn't up to her liking. She tried to reach back out to the brother, and I guess the brother wasn't taking calls, or the brother wasn't available for you at that time, or whatever. And I think he might have addressed it her, or in some way or another, or whatever. But for the most part, I try to stay out of that. I try to stay out of that shit or whatever. I'm not going to put myself in the middle trying to cause confusion or put myself out there. Like I said, I mean, if I feel as though somebody directly is being done or being mistreated, and I can help you, yeah, I ain't got no problem with that. I have no problem with that. But for the most part, don't go to other motherfuckers who got problems and who still got money that people gave him that he ain't never get done. He ain't never put out. If I had 10 racks, or if I had excuse me, if I had 10 racks, this documentary would have been done. This shit would have been done. This shit would have been done ASAP, because it really, like I said, it really ain't gonna take me long to put the rest of, because like I said, I'm trying to get 1,000 people for me to basically put. I ain't gonna really break it down of how I'm doing the documentary, but the documentary gonna be slick. It's gonna be something very informative. I have done massive research on this information, and I think the brothers and sisters will definitely enjoy this, as well as the people who don't know anything. You know, I guess the word Aborigine now is becoming somewhat of a household name, thanks to, you know, I ain't gonna say thanks to Dan Calloway, but Dan Calloway, he do have a number of viewers and another number of subscribers or whatever. So it might got out there through him, but I think everybody then played their part who teaches this information. And like I said, I listen, y'all already know how knee deep I'm into this shit, because I was out there. I'm telling you, people who've been out here way before anybody, way before I was out here, way before any of these YouTube channels had anything with Aborigines on it. Brother Tyrone Street, Ab Legend, the brother Johnny Aborigine, the brother Aboriginal One, which Curry Davis, and the rest of the people who came out his little camp. African Americans ain't African. I'm gonna say Lex Will. I gotta say him because Lex Will he puts some great information out there. The brother 43 Drop Radio. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that came after that. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, and let me definitely put my brother out there. I say the Duke of Tiz. Whether you like Moors or you don't like Moors, I'm gonna always put his name out there, because he is the one who got me on the road. And let me just put this out there too, right? I know Ali Muhammad keeps saying that he was the first one saying that the slave trade started in reverse. That's not where I heard that from. And all the video I seen on the TV, I never heard him mention that. I do know he do have a book, or however long he said the book was out for. But understand this: the first person I heard say that the slave trade happened in reverse was Isaiah the Duke of Tiz. He is the first person I heard, and he is the person who told me to subscribe and check out Yafa Bay video. Okay? He is the brother who told me that. So if you brothers have a problem with that because he feds wearing more or he subscribed to more, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of this information wouldn't have got out there if it wasn't for him. I'm telling you, whether brothers appreciate that, whether brothers want to admit that, whether you not going to admit it. Wasn't no Europeans saying that the slave trade started in reverse. Wasn't no Europeans telling you that we was already here. So where the fuck did you get it from? Because I'm quite sure that the brother Darkman did not come to this motherfucking country knowing that we was already indigenous to this landmass. Because if he did, that would have been his first videos and he would have been talking about that shit. He jumped on the wave like a lot of other people jumped on the motherfucking wave. You understand what I'm saying? And I've been hearing, I say the Duke of Tears talk about that we was already here for like the last 12 years, man. He got videos on, or he got stuff that's in the archives of Blog Talk Radio where he's talking about the tribes and how they got amalgamated. He got whole videos talking about that shit. You understand? So like I said, man, whether or not you agree with how you agree with my content or whatever, I don't tell nobody there more. The majority of my information, 99% of my information is about African Americans that's really Aborigines, or let me redress that. Black, Negroes, colors, African Americans who really been on this landmass. And I proved that without a reasonable doubt. I have showed you the slave trade videos. I have showed you how they did the slave trade. I have showed you the tribe that they was in. And other people take my information. I ain't gonna mention no fucking names though, but they know who they are. Other people take, well, you know what? Let me rephrase that. I don't have no information. All I have is literature that I read. I have literature that I read, or according to how you want to say the topic or whatever I'm analyzing or I'm addressing, which is the Aborigines of America, which like I said, most of the content that I talk about is addressing that. So I do research on most of the time about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say 80% of my research I do on that. Now I just said 99% of my videos is dealing with that, but 80% I do research on other things. I still do research on flat earth and some of the how you want to say some of the unknown. I still, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I sat in a rabbit hole. I sat in a rabbit hole with a desk and a laptop for years. So like I said, I've been the flat earther. I don't have to go to Brother Sanchez for that, because the same people who Brother Sanchez been studying, I done been checked the motherfuckers out way before he even jumped on that wavelength. Way before he jumped on that wavelength. He just went and took it a step further and tried to be the ultimate. I'm the person to come through when you talk about the flat earthers. But if there's Europeans who've been talking about this shit, and it's good to have a brother doing it. But like I said, man, I mean, a lot of these brothers, they come into this shit causing confusion, telling motherfuckers, oh, you from the North Pole, and nigga, I'm not from the North Pole. My people was from here. Okay, that's a whole nother topic though. But yeah, for the most part, I just wanted to address that, man, because like I don't like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I don't like the content and how people is addressing this community, man. It's like, yo, this shit is like ain't nothing but drama, ain't nothing but a bunch of bitch niggas who I'm just starting to really see who got a bunch of problems with people. Always, let me see who in the chat room. And like I said, I ain't got no problem. If the brother Dark Man ever come in my chat room, I can sit here and have a dialogue with him. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something. Where we at? I can sit here and have a dialogue with him. I ain't running from no man. I ain't running from no man. I ain't scared of no man. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not scared to be talking about nobody. And I know the brother got a lot of he has a lot of followers, and I know a lot of niggas be in the chat room. I'm not gonna call you a troll because that's what the chat is made for. The chat is made for you to come and place your comments, whether you agree or you disagree. That's what the chat and that's what the comments is made for. Everybody who comment on your commentary is not gonna be somebody who agree with you. You understand what I'm saying? That's not the way it works. That's not the whole purpose of that. The purpose of having a chat room is for people to be able to address the information that you put out there. But for me to come through and motherfuckers send a nigga just straight block me tomorrow, well, we gonna stop this. Like I said, this shit started a long time ago, man. This shit started a long time ago. You know, people slandering individuals, people talk about individual, and the brother said something about my brother Chief Holiday, which was fucking stupid. You gonna mention his name in polygamy? What the fuck do that got to do with anything? But like I said, since he had a problem with Chief Kalinago, anybody who went on Chief Kalinago channel automatically became his enemy. So he felt like, oh, I supposed to have fully roll with him. And like I said, honestly, I was like a little bit more like on like cooler, or I was a little bit more familiar with Darkman than I was with Chief Kalinago. So I really didn't have no problem to even go on his channel. Like I watched his videos, but I really wasn't like, I didn't have no type of relation as far as this YouTube or being on any live stream. I've been on live streams with Darkman. I've been on live streams with him, so I really didn't have a problem with him. But my biggest problem was how he addressed Chief Holiday, because Chief out there for me, because you saying fag ass motherfuckers who were sitting in them back chat rooms talking about, oh, don't fuck with the Attentionist one. Oh, the Attentionist one, oh, his information is basic, or his information, that's on you. That's on you. But like I said, don't sit there and try to go on no crusade to get people not to fuck with me, because I'm not part of no code. I'm just a brother who was able to observe something, and in my observation, I was able to come up with a conclusion, which we was already here. We've been Aborigines, we've been in North America, South America, Central America, the conjoined islands forever, and I wanted to basically create a platform that was discussing that so people can understand that. But in any way, shape, form, or fashion, like, you have your right to your own opinion of what you think about me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel as though my information, if you don't feel as though I can read, because I get people, oh man, you can't, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. I don't sit down, like I said, none of my shit is rehearsed. None of my information, I sit there, I'm a very hyper individual. I'm a Sagittarius, and I've always been a person who's been very hyper. I get excited kind of fast, even though I can keep my composure. I know how to relax though, but most of the time when you reading a lot of this information, this shit gets you hyped up. It gets you hyped up, and you're running through whole. I'm not a flawless reader like that. I trip over words. That shows just how human I am, and just how much how bad I be wanting to get people out here and get people to understand what the fuck is being done out here. You understand what I'm saying? So if I can put myself out there and put myself out there in my full splendor with my mistakes, with my mistakes, my triumphs, and everything else that I stand for, whatever, then this is who I am. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I ain't with no scamming shit. You know what I'm saying? I stick 2 middle fingers up to the fag ass nigga polite. You know what I'm saying? But as far as anybody talking about somebody scamming, you need to address the allegations or so-called money that you took from people that you never put the money towards what you said you was putting it towards. Because you got brothers out there who saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you had niggas in the chat room. Oh man, don't fuck with a Tontonist one. A Tontonist one. Oh, he talk about the Moors. No, I ain't talking about the Moors. I'm telling you that my brother Sid Ducatir, my sister Yafa Bay, I got information from that basically led me on this fucking crusade for me to put these videos out there. Did I do my own research from that? Hell yeah. But I found it very interesting when Yafa Bay used to be on Tyrone Street channel, and she used to be talking about the Powhatans, talking about John Smith and Virginia, and talking about we was already here and all the good information that sister put out there. She basically put the information out there. She sparked the light within the Tontonist one. Her and the brother Sid Ducatir. So would I ever try to go back against the people who I learned from? Hell no. I mean, and like I said, if a person don't understand, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. But at the end of the day, you ain't gotta keep making videos and keep making people understand that. People see what the etymology of the word Moor means. North American Berbers. Then you go down and say a person of any dark skin or a black race or any dark skin complexion person. That's self-explanatory. Any dark skin complexion person can be considered a so-called Moors, a so-called Moor. Now you ain't got to be a fez, and that's another funny thing. Only a fucking idiot would sit out there and say that the people who was in Mussolini's army was MSTAs. But look, these is Moors. No. They have nothing to do with that. And they have nothing to do with us here in North America. Like I said, I'm about to start winding this video down. I'm actually about to get in contact with the brother Jaguar Olmec and my brother AP. I don't know if they're in the chat room. I ain't really paying attention to the chat room. But definitely we're going to get out the rest of this. Shout out to my brother Carl. Shout out to Nonetheless, who I see so far. Seeker the Truth. Mimi Dow. Peace Day by Rainstorm, Aborigine Rocky, Deep Twat, or whatever. Shout out to all you brothers and sisters. I said I definitely appreciate all the brothers and sisters who've been in, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not with the drama shit, man. That's that bitch ass nigga shit. Motherfucker always like to be in the mix or always like to be with the drama shit, man. That's the shit that people be trying to get away from in real time. Don't nobody be want to be part of that shit, man. Or somebody who always got conflict or always, I ain't no, listen, if you send me something in my email, if you email me and you say, well, yo, check out what's going on with this brother, like I said, I'm gonna check it out. But for the most part, I really can't talk too much on the issue until I talk to that brother and see what's the influence, or what's going on with that. I really haven't done that much, been into doing research on that, because I'm doing research on trying to get you brothers this information out here. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, them problems will basically eventually address themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? But to sit here, you got people talking, oh, I'm gonna flag your channel if you use my content. That's some fag bitch ass nigga shit. You understand? That's some fag bitch ass nigga shit. Oh, I'm a flag your channel if you put my content up there. I'm a flag, man. Listen, I ain't got time for that shit, man. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I honestly. Everybody been taking people information. This information don't, unless you are the author, unless you have done the field work and you are the person who basically went to some of these spots and you basically you're an anthropologist or you're an archaeologist or you're a scientist and you actually came up with this shit step from the basics or whatever, then maybe it could be, maybe you could say it's your information. But if you going and you doing research and you pulling information out, you could say, okay, it's your content and how you address it, like which way you choose to format it. Yeah, you could say it's your content, but you can't say it's your information because you just a vessel in which this information come through. And that's the same thing I am. I am not like I said, I am not part of no cult. You know, I don't, like I said, I don't have a problem with hooking up with some of you brothers and sisters or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or just having, probably going out to eat or having a good time. But for the most part, if you trying to research where you from and you trying to really do what you need to do to be classified or these people to recognize you as what you are, you ain't really got time for none of the bullshit. And that's what I'll be saying. You know, and then you have people who oppose you in other communities who basically, such as Pan-African, these niggas Jabari and fucking Garfield and the rest of these clowns or whatever, got time to really be addressing your own people, man. And that's what I don't kind of understand, because I'm looking at this shit I'm looking at it from a point of view like, man, what time do people actually do any real research? Because if you always out here talking about somebody else, or you always out here trying to, you know what I'm saying, downplay somebody, or what research is you really putting out there that's beneficial to people? What are you interviewing? You reaching out to somebody and you getting them to talk about their personal experiences? When you want to take it up, but when you want to take it a step further than that. So like I said, I had no problem with the brothers and sisters throughout, that if you ain't directly from North America, that's helping us find out who we are. I don't have no problem with you. I really don't. I don't care if you from the Conjoined. I don't care if you from Central, South America. If you connect yourself to this information and you say, I'm here to help the brothers and sisters in North America, I ain't got no problem with that. But stop causing fucking confusion, man. Because we don't need that. We can benefit from brothers out here putting research and putting information out there. You stop motherfucking popping shit and stop using people names subliminal and stop using people name within a certain light, and it won't get back to people for people to even mention you. So yeah, I have a problem with certain things. I got a problem with niggas blocking me when I'm basically voicing my opinion. I got a problem with people calling me a troll. I'm not a troll. Like I said, I was actually in the gym that day listening to that shit or whatever. And I was just basically in the chat room, just basically telling niggas like, man, y'all niggas need to, like, you need to, because that's all certain people do. All certain people is go look for ammunition so they can go around and confront people. Oh, you didn't did this, or this sister said you did this, or this sister saying you done did that, and then calling everybody else. Oh, y'all niggas a He-Man woman hater club. Listen, I love women. I got 4 beautiful daughters. I have a beautiful wife in here, and like I said, I have a beautiful mother. I love women. I don't have no problem with the sisters that's in the community or whatever. No problem whatsoever. No problem. You know what I'm saying? And Sister Phoenix Moon do good research, and all of the other sisters that's out there that's researching, that's bringing something, even in the chat room, that's posting stuff in the chat room, that's bringing things through the attention. But at the end of the day, man, shit has to stop at some point in time, man. Too much. The stacks is already the deck is already stacked against us, man, in so many different ways, man. And when is people gonna realize that, man? You know what I'm saying? If you can't email a person, you can't. The same way you reached out to the person to do a video with them, the same way you should be reaching out to them first before you drop anything and telling anybody about anything. So with that being said, man, I think I pretty much cleared that up. You know, comment, like, subscribe, and actually, a few people hit me up. They've been having a hard time trying to find the so-called gear that I got online, whatever. Like I said, since I'm sharing my shit, I believe I'm still sharing it. Let me see. Yeah, I am sharing it. Give you guys an opportunity. I'll walk you through some of the stuff I got up here or whatever. Just like some of the first t-shirts I put there. Like I said, if you guys got any ideas or something you would like me to put out there, shout out to brother nonetheless. Shout out to everybody else who bought a t-shirt. I definitely appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate the support. It's another page. I'm gonna probably be making some more hoodies sooner or later. I'm probably gonna make some this week. But I definitely appreciate the support, man. You You know what I'm saying? Love and light, love the Aborigines, man. Everybody who come through with the positive words. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, and even the people who don't fully understand exactly what's going on or don't fully understand, like, you know what I'm saying, the content, or they still trying to find their way into this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, support your brother, man. Support your brother that put hard work into a lot of this information, you know, hours of showing different things on the screen, hours of going research and stuff, man. You know, like I said, support your brother, man. I ain't out here scamming nobody. I believe that I put enough information out there, you know what I'm saying, from the gate. Some of the newer ones I just did, actually. You know what I'm saying? You like the content, man. Go cop yourself something, support your brother. Also, like I said, man, if you would like to help me get this documentary out, Hitting Coaches of America, or Coach of Freedom, or whatever, go to my PayPal link. It's in the description. And like I said, donate, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the brothers one more time. Let me go back here real quick. And shout out to my brother EM. Like I said, I don't like to mention nobody's name on the on over the YouTube, because I don't know if they want their name mentioned. But shout out to the brother EM. Shout out to my other brother AT for the donation. AT sent the donation on the 9th. He sent the $20 donation. Thank you, my brother. And EM sent the donation on the 14th, which was a $50 donation. So I appreciate you, brothers and sisters, man, for everything, man, for the support, for, you know, coming through the channel, for subscribing, for watching the view, for sticking with me, for everything. But like I said, at the end of the day, man, I'm not with the bullshit, man. I'm just not with the bullshit. I'm just tired. Like, you know, brothers always got some type of beef or something going on. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, brothers could have reached out to me a long fucking time ago, man. You ain't never had to go out there and make a fucking video about me or mention me in the same light or mention me, like, you know what I'm saying? You could have reached out. Same thing with the brother Chief Holiday, man. Brother Chief Holiday was rocking with you. You on a bunch of videos with the brother. But you wanna go behind him and start trying to diss him and causing problems. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if you really built like that in real time. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like you think you built like that in real time. If you got a problem with everybody, where your first thing is just to straight up just you know, start beefing with the brother or causing, making videos, causing, you know, distractions or whatever, instead of reaching out to the brother. Same way you reached out to him to get him on your video or get him on your platform, the same way you should have reached out to him, like, yo, man, you know, what's the problem, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we have a problem? Is it a big enough problem or whatever? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how so-called men, or so-called, you know what I'm saying, grown men supposed to conduct themselves. You ain't supposed to just be going out there just slandering people and talking about people. Oh, he was on. Oh, so he support the brother Colin. I don't support. No, I support Aborigines. I support my people who classify Negro, black, and color, and try to help them at least get there and find their way home. That's what I support. Now, everything else that really has to be looked into thoroughly or whatever, until I get people emailing me directly saying, oh, this brother scammed me. This brother, you know, brother took this from me, or this brother have, you know what I'm saying, have done this, or this brother have done that. Then will I address it. But like I said, I also got people who say shit about you, who email me or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, you know, stop the fucking confusion. I don't have no problem with none of you brothers and sisters in this so-called community. I'm not part of the He-Man's Women Hater Club. I don't have a problem with none of the sisters. You know what I'm saying? I love the sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, most of the time I answer all of my messages on all the videos. I haven't got to a lot of them recently. or whatever. I've been kind of busy, but for the most part, I answer most of the videos on there or whatever, and I appreciate all comments, man. Whether they positive comments or whether they negative comments, I still address them one way or another. So, like I said, at the end of the day, man, you know, we gotta stop this bullshit. For those of you who, you know what I'm saying, you have problems with people, man, before you have a problem with them, man, reach out to them to see maybe you can, you know what I'm saying, you can get something cleared up with them that way. Before you go making videos and before you go doing all this other goofy stuff and calling people scammers and, you know, and all that. I don't know what's going on with the brother and the packages or whatever. I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully I'll probably speak to the brother sooner or later, and maybe I get my opportunity to address it once and for all. But at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta stop. If you stop popping shit about people, you won't be waiting for a person to respond on you or say anything negative about you. Because like I said, from my understanding, when I heard you, Colinago, and Dan Calloway on the same video on Slide 75 or Super Slide 75 live stream or whatever, and you was befriended just like you befriended me, you befriended everybody else that you went back and start popping shit about. So like I said, at the end of the day, man, I ain't got time for it, man. Saying I damn sure ain't got time for nobody who came here. You call them problem. We trying to find out who the fuck we from, but you come in here trying to bang on your chest like, I'm the security, or I'm the motherfucking authority of the Aboriginal community, and I'm gonna address anybody. And you should be trying to keep the fucking peace, bro, and find out where your coach at. You can't find shit. If you're Iwak from Jamaica, I think you need to start there. You need to do some further research there instead of you keep on telling, well, this, that, and the third. That's where it starts from. And that's the same thing with most other brothers that's from here. Most they know their heritage, and they're telling you, okay, even if you is speaking from the Caribbean or Central or South America perspective, you say, okay, it was black people here already. Okay, but to call separation amongst us here, we already got enough fucking agents. We got to deal with African Americans who claim they African Americans, who running around here fucking trying to get you to subscribe to some fucking Pan-African information. We got to deal with them. We got to deal with our own people. We got to deal with so many people dealing with so many different ideologies. Like I said, whether it's Islam, I ain't got no problem with the Hebrew. I ain't got no problem with the Israelites or whatever. Shout out to Higher. You know what I'm saying? The Most High. You know what I'm saying? Hawa. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with none of that. And I don't have no problem with anybody's personal spiritual belief. I'm not going to sit there and debate about their personal spiritual belief or whatever. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. But I'm not going to tell you can't be an Aboriginal because you believe that. So, like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, I try to keep the peace, man, because peace is what we need. We have too much beef coming from different platforms and directed at different people. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, we got to try to clear that up and try to keep the peace, man, because there's just too much shit going on. Whether you got to address people or people addressing you, or you consider you thinking people lies, okay, that's cool. But at the end of the day, if you start in the fucking trouble, and then some person address you, then you wanna keep making videos, keep clearing it up. Oh, the shit ain't gonna never fucking end. Stop starting fucking trouble. It's as simple as that. Especially in the community that you should be happy to be part of. So with that being said, man, like I said, if you like to donate or whatever, the link is in the description. If you like to go cop yourself one of these heavyweight joints right here, the link is in the description. So like I said, that's what I'm here to do. I'm not trying to scam nobody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who basically sent me money for the PayPal, your money, and shout out to the brother who sent me a camcorder. Shout out to that brother, Arland. I actually told him I was gonna mention his name, but you still don't know who you ain't gonna know who he is. But shout out to the brother Orlando for sending the camcorder. Like I said, and I got a GoPro with the donations the brothers and sisters sent me. I got a GoPro, and I had a GoPro in my car, and when I go in, like most of the time is when I go into a lot of these because you're gonna see a lot of the interviews that I'm doing is inside, like when I go in Target or Walmart or on places that's heavily that have a lot of Black Americans or Aboriginal or people who think they Black Americans or think that they African Americans or whatever. I try to pretty much run down on them or the elders. I look for like the older people because a lot of them know more. I mean, the younger kids know too, but most of the people that I know that's younger, the younger generation, they know they got Indian in them, but a lot of them don't know the exact tribes. So by me basically interviewing a lot of the elders or a lot of the older generation, is basically they have a better story to tell. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's how I pretty much do it, man. You know, I've been doing the work. I've been out there talking to people. At least I do at least 20 people a week. You know what I'm saying? And that's confronting straight strangers. These ain't people who I know. I'm confronting straight strangers, man. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to everybody who donates. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to the viewers. Shout out to everybody who went in there and bought a t-shirt. So thus far, let me see how many t-shirts I sold. Let me see. Thus far, I sold 86 t-shirts. And that's from, I guess, July, I want to say around the 6th until now. So it been up, the page been up for at least about like little over 2 months or whatever. You know, shout out to everybody, man, who come through and help the brother out. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, you know, we got to stop it. We got to get back to teaching, get back to doing the research, stop making videos about slandering, stop making videos trying to mislead people to believe what the fuck, man, because a lot of this shit be misleading. Another thing he said, oh, the brother Todd Data, you know what I'm saying? He said about the brother Todd Data saying, oh, because he know how to work with computers, he might have been the one that been putting the porn up there on different people, because my shit got hit with that. I got flagged. I got flagged. Somebody hacked my shit and did that on my account. You understand what I'm saying? But for you to sit there and tell people that this might have been a brother who doing it, you was dead wrong for doing that shit. You was dead wrong for, you ain't got no evidence of that brother doing that. You ain't got no evidence. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you mention people's name and put their name in different situations to where, you know, that shit is not cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just not cool. It's not cool to be fucking talk. Oh, this, Chief Holiday. Oh, he do. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like I said, deal with your own. You should be worrying about where you from. You should be trying to do your research to find out where you from. So you shouldn't have no time to be making slander videos. All your videos is about either MSTA or you go on YouTube and watch a video and then try to go back and try to fucking narrate the shit or whatever. Like, come on, bro. Do some real research, bro. Do some real research, man. Being a fucking conspiracy theory or whatever. Conspiracy theory and a troublemaker within the Aboriginal community. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, whatever the situations with the brother Dane, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I rock with the brother. I have no problem with the brother. Hopefully him and his sister, they straighten that shit out, man. They iron that shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's money that if a person wasn't satisfied, yeah, it's only right that the woman be reimbursed. But at the end of the day, that's something that they got to deal with. I ain't got time to be up in there emailing or corresponding with her like, yo, did you get your money? Did you get your? I ain't got time to do all that. That's something that she has to deal with or whatever. And like I said, I didn't see she made a couple videos about the brother, so I don't know exactly what's the current situation with that. Like I said, I would love to see that thing get taken care of, so you don't have to be going back and forth making videos or whatever. But I see that's just pretty much what YouTube is about. When you have an allegation or you have a problem with a person, instead of just picking up the phone or trying to, well, I don't know. You know, the sister said she tried to get in contact with the brother and she haven't been able to get in contact with him. That's what she said. I don't know what's going on with that. Like I said, I don't have time to be really like doing heavy research on people who scamming people. I don't have time to do. I hear the allegations if the allegations fit, because most of the time when somebody doing something like that, it's more than one person that it happened to. So like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, just keep on doing your research, Aborigines, man. You ain't really got to buy no package or buy shit or whatever. But if you have brothers who have put the work together and you feel as though it's going to be helpful and it could speed up your process, then by all means, you know, reach out to her. But you know what I'm saying? But definitely be smart and definitely, you know what I'm saying, understand what you're getting yourself into before you know what I'm saying, before you go ahead and do it. Because sometimes things don't work out your way and it might not even been a scam. Maybe you might have just misread the information and you might have, you know, maybe it might be something in that order. So like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, you know, I ain't with beating nobody, you know, in real time or on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I damn sure ain't about keep making videos trying to address people about their content about other people neither, man. Because like I said, if you do that, you ain't got time to make your own videos and so-called get the information out to the people properly. So with that being said, man, you know, I'm the time in this one, man. Let me see who's in the chat room real quick before I get out of here, man. Shout out to my commentators too, man. Killer White Supremacy and Coons, my brother Ghost. I seen Cameo. Yeah, man. Shout out to the brother, man. Dying Belly, Hey Roo Widget, Blue Voodoo. Shout out to my brother Blue Voodoo, man. I haven't seen you in a while, my brother. Texas Apache, Mr. Dark Brother, Joe Smith, Rim. I said Mimi Dial Pieces. Let's see what else up in here. Sack Matt Ra, Mohawk. This shit moving fast, y'all. Y'all gotta bear with me. Craze Face, Aboriginal Lone Wolf. Shout out my brother. Let's see what else we got in here. Tainus, Kalinga Pieces. I don't know if that. Well, I assume that's a sister. If I'm wrong about that, sorry about it. Dre Soul Piece. Like I said, man, I'm gonna put some. We're gonna get this the rest of this encyclopedia out here. Peace to Ghost. We're gonna get the rest of the encyclopedia. Yeah, Brick City shit. Dada Dan Dada. Peace, brother. Peace. Yeah, Brick City is the place. Empress Ayaka, peace. Brandon Rogers, peace. I'm sorry about that. Then sis, peace. Chief Tennis, peace, sister. I'm sorry about that. I said DOT, Joe Smith. Yeah, man. Texas Apache, Ghost. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a lot of research with this that has to be done, man. So, like this little hour I took out to make this video addressing this bullshit or whatever, this could have been more. I got so many videos on deck, man. I just really haven't had time, you know, between, like I said, personal life and keep putting videos out there. Sometimes I like to just let things marinate, man, because sometimes you put out too many videos too fast or whatever, and people, I mean, eventually people get around to watching them. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like do heavy research. Shout out to my brother nonetheless. Yeah, Red Man from Brick City. Yo, I Red Man used to actually live, I ain't gonna say around me, but the house where he lived at, it was a known house where he lived at. And a lot of people know Red Man. Yeah, I ain't seen Red Man plenty of times. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate everybody who went through, you know what I'm saying, and current listeners, man. But like, we gotta stop this bullshit, man. There's too many. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of people, man. That's why you gotta really do your own research because less people. Yeah, you said from West Alabama, okay. Um, don't nobody know your family, so your best bet is before you start buying stuff or you start. What's up, Joe? How you doing, my brother? Um, your best bet, from my experience, I work out LA Fitness. At LA Fitness. Actually, I ain't gonna front. I see Captain Tazariak almost every day at the gym I go to. Real talk. Um, but yeah. Let me see something. Let me see. All right, but yeah, yo, as far as your research, man, like I said, man, you gotta go back and ask your family first, man. You know what I'm saying? And then understand this too. If you got colored on your birth certificate and it's anything from, you want to say, from 1950 on up, you want to find, like he said, the elder, because I don't know what they putting on people born in America from like Africa, or what they putting on their birth certificates. I don't know what they putting on their birth certificates. I don't even know if they putting Negro, colored, or anything on people birth certificates. But for the most part, what I'm saying is you're gonna have to really go back, find the oldest elder, and if you got colored on your birth certificate, that pretty much tell you that you are Aborigine. Because what did I tell you? If they did that shit in over 10 or 12 states, man. It happened too often. It happened too often in too many different states, man. You know what I'm saying? And most of the people, you go back and check your grandmother. Like my great grandmother was born, I want to say around the 1900s, and hers had color on it. You know what I'm saying? Some of my ancestors got Negro on it. You know what I'm saying? Like my father got color on it. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Find out what area your people was in, and then from there you go on. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like I said, man, honestly, a simple affidavit notifying people who the fuck you are, and declaring who you are is one of the first things you can do. It's one of the first things you can do. Well, if you know your people go back all the way out to the 1700s, or at least before the Emancipation Proclamation, and then with all of the information that we already done seen that they supposedly sent 5 million fucking people, 5 million people from out this country. Okay, but they telling you that they brought 12 million Africans in at the same. So what happened to the 5 million people you sent? This is the fucking tricks and lies that they doing. Because if you sent 5 million people, where's 5 million people you sent out at? And to say that all these people is in the Caribbean is from Africa. So where the 5 million people that you sent out? Where did they go? Oh, you forgot that we know about that. You forgot we know that you sent five. Like I said, if they give you a number like five, more than likely it's like 12 or 10. It might be the whole 12 million that they telling you that they got. Well, even though we only know 10.5 million people came over here, it might be all of the people that they got on SaveVoid.org that they telling you came from Africa. So with that being said, man, you do your research, man. At least have an idea before you start doing anything. Have an idea, reach out to your people. And the sister Phoenix Moon, she do good research on that too. If you can reach out to her, maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe she can help you with some of the maybe she can help you locate or find out your genealogy, or you know what I'm saying. But for the most part, it starts within you. You know your family. You got access to your family. You should be able to make phone calls. You should be having people reaching out to your certain aunts that live in certain parts of the Americas, and finding out, well, what about Aunt such and such? What about, okay, what did she say? You should be reaching out to these certain family members. You should have a list of family members that you reaching out to, trying to find with different surnames, last names, and so on, man, before you do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was able to declare myself as what I was, and also maybe you want to start. Maybe you want to start being recognized as a displaced tribe, man, if you cannot find out where you from. If you can't find out where you're from, because a lot of these tribes, like I said, I don't want to be in some of these powwows with some of these people, man. And like I said, I know damn sure won't be no powwow with a bunch of motherfucking Europeans. I damn sure don't want to be there. I just don't want to be there. Cause that shit right there is not, that's not 100. It wasn't no Europeans here, but just so happens that the Europeans that forced themselves onto this land also forced themselves into being fucking Indians, man. So like I said, man, you do your research, man. Find out who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to your family before you start buying stuff. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Yeah, affidavit of truth. Or I got an affidavit of truth or affidavit of fact. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you want to hit me up and find out what's up, Aboriginal Copper Sister. I ain't seen sister in a minute. Peace, sis. Peace, Original Copper Empress. Jolito. Definitely peace to the sister. But yeah, you reach out to your peoples, man. And like I said, if anybody wanna, I'm actually gonna I'm gonna start putting my email into the description or whatever. But if anybody want that PDF for what I got so far, cause I put the undripping and A dripping, I put different, the same thing I did when I changed my name. When I sent my name to to the vital statistics, what I did was I put parts of the undripping and the A dripping in. So what I did was research an Aboriginal name, something that fit my spirit, and I took the name. And that's my name. You understand what I'm saying? I took the name, and that's what you do. Yeah, get it. You want to get it notarized and apostille, or I ain't gonna say authenticate apostille. Apostille is when you go to the court clerk. After you get it notarized, you take it to your local court clerk. When you put once the court clerk recognizes it, that is basically stand fact and law. But you have to send it to some of these organizations, man. Now I know a lot of people probably be scared to send it to some of these organizations, but you got to. You gotta send it to Homeland Security. You gotta send it to what's the name marshals. You gotta send it to the regular U.S. marshals, the provost marshal, the U.S. marshals. I said Homeland Security. It's like 6 different places. I mean, I got them written down right here, so I ain't freestyling. I have them written down. I sent all my shit there. All my shit came back with I always send it first. Mail, get a signature for it. So and keep the signatures. When you get the signatures, keep your shit in a folder. You know what I'm saying? And keep all the signatures together. And even if you got to make copies of it, take it, make copies of it, and have that in the folder too, so you won't never lose that. Showing that these people received this information, received it. And like I said, once you find out what tribe you from, or the people of where your people say you from, because like I said, a lot of people gonna have mad different tribes in them. It ain't just gonna be. Are you serious? You think it's just gonna be one tribe? You think it's gonna be one? Like if you are you want to say, I like to use the word Tasagi or whatever. You Tasagi on one end, and then your father might be Creek or might be from another so-called tribe or whatever. You want to make sure on both sides where your people coming from. You only need to go back. You figure I'm 42, so my father is 70. My father would have been my father would have been about 95. His father would have probably been like 130, because his father had him around when he was about in his 30s or whatever. And then his father probably would have been around like 150 or whatever. And that's taking you all the way back out. That's taking you out to at least the mid 1800s or whatever. And then you find out one, like I said, you will have to do at least to get back to the 1700s. You probably have to do at least maybe 6 generations, man. 6 generations is what I count on both sides, on your mother's side and on your father's side. Now, like I said, it's going to be a lot because some people might be adopted, some people might not know where their family located from, so it's going to be kind of hard. But through your last name is one way that you can practically find out. So, like I said, man, once you do that, you can make a declaration of who you are, who putting it out there, man. That's how you declare who you are. You ain't got to do no. I mean, you know, different people do that shit different ways. I don't do no status correction because I just do a correction. I call it a correction. I call it you know, get. I mean, well, I want to say that word. I want to say going back, connecting yourself to your culture, man, and your ethnicity, because they got you classified as a false misnomer, a black, Negro, or color, or African American. We know you can't be from 2 continents. We already know that shit. That ain't never happened. You ain't never been from 2 continents. You know, especially when one continent don't even exist. When the continent was just created, and the only people who classified as African are you. People who come here ain't Africans. They only hear that word when they come here. When you look at the word, why do we got black Americans? And why it's so important that they get black Americans to think that they from Africa? Because they want you to believe it wasn't nobody here. We done found all the Native Americans, or we done rounded all Native Americans up and put them on a reservation. And so we ain't gotta look for no more. Nah, the ones on the reservation is probably, I want to say maybe shit. I don't even want to say we don't even really know about that, because like we said, we know that these people, yeah, they native, but the Aborigines are the people who they can't find. You know, with some of them tribes you go in, you see Aboriginals in there, you see Black Indians in there. The brother Turtle Gang gets put a nice video up on YouTube of him at a powwow interviewing so-called copper color Aboriginals or whatever. You know, he from the Lenape, and I see the Lenape up here up in what town is that, man? Ramapo. It's another town up here, and they many Lenapes or whatever, and they black. These black people, man. These black people, man. There's some of them got long hair with you know what I'm saying, like wavy hair, but you know, all our hair could wave up. But for the most part, man, like I said, man, do the research first. Do your surnames, find the different surnames. You should have at least different surnames coming from both ways. And when you fact it out, it might be about 6. It might be 6 different surnames, 6 different ways you gotta really travel, because you figure if your mother got a maiden name, your father got a surname, right? Then your father, mother, and father. Your father, mother got a surname. Your father got a surname. Then your mother, father got a surname, and your mother got a surname. So that right there, that's 4 different surnames right there. So then when you really fact it all out, man, you might have at least like almost 10 different surnames. You might be a Moore, I'm saying Moore, Moore, Johnson, Jackson, Edwards, Wood. Bro, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. So like I said, at the end of the day, man, you do your research, you find out who your people is, and you go from there. If you need further assistance after that, it might be good to utilize and reach out to people. But for the most part, man, that should be fun. This should be like an activity, or like a this should be something that you should be willing to look into, man. You should be excited about doing this. You shouldn't have to go to nobody if you don't really know. If you can't understand that the first people you need to ask is your family, then I don't know what else to tell you, because they know you know your family better than just a complete stranger. And like I said, you could definitely declare your shit through the method I just told you, through the affidavit. You can definitely make a declaration that you declaring that I'm not an African American. Too many people already told me in my family that we was already here. So with that being said, man, please go through, if you can, send some donations, man, so we can get this damn culture freedom video out here. You know what I'm saying? If you like some apparel, you really want to rock this shit at work or whatever, you want to rock it walking down the street, let people know, man. Be proud of who you are. Understand? So with that being said, man, I am the Thompson's one, man. Shout out to everybody in the everybody in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that came through. Peace to everybody. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.